Alrighty guys, what's going on everybody? My name is Blitzwinger and of course, what is going on everybody? My name is Blitzwinger and of course, to celebrate the conclusion of Batman Arkham City, Superpower Collectibles has sent in a very cool toy for us to look at indeed. This is the Batman Arkham City Catwoman from Series 2. So yeah, that's what we're going to be taking a look at today. But before we get to that guys, of course, don't forget to check out Superpower Collectibles. As you know, I'm always very trustworthy with you guys. I would honestly not be recommending someone who I don't believe in. These guys are fantastic. Seriously, they've got really great top-notch customer service. They are really guys that care about making sure that you have a really great experience purchasing something from them. They have a chat going on their website. They're just really cool guys working there. Indeed, and honestly, I'm not getting paid or anything like that, just like people would say. The only things that I do get is like review copies and things like that. But again, I always want to be transparent with you guys. And I have to say, these guys are awesome. They have free shipping on over $100 purchases, which is fantastic. I mean, especially for someone like me who lives in Canada, usually when you buy something online, the shipping is ridiculous. These guys have, if you spend over $100, you get free shipping. So they're basically like Amazon for toys. And if you're interested in something, you could go over there. And of course, if you live in North America, sorry, in the United States, I believe, only in Canada and the States, you get free shipping on orders over $100, which is great. They have a great catalog of stuff. You could also email them about some other things that they might not have even listed. They have some things, for example, some of the Arkham City figures that they have are not even listed on the site. But if you check them out, go on their, check them out on Twitter, maybe even send them a tweet asking like, hey, do you guys have this? Do you have that? And they're really good about getting back to you. They really care about making sure that you have a great service. So yeah. There you go. Very cool. So check out superpowercollectibles.com. They're really cool guys there. And tell them Blitzwinger sent you, eh? Alrighty, so of course, now we're going to take a look at Catwoman, which I'm very excited about. It looks like she brings those, the 3 balls, which I think they're called bolas or something like that. And someone told me that's Spanish, I'm pretty sure, which is a weapon that she uses in the actual game. It looks like she also has her whip. I'm not sure if it actually opens up, though, so we'll see that in just a sec when I get her out of package. When we flip her over, you can see some of the other figures available in this particular wave, which was, of course, Wave 2 from DC Direct, I believe, was the company that released these. And, of course, you can see there's Catwoman right there. We saw the Detective Mode Batman, which is a variant version, so it's kind of like that bluish hue, you know, that you would get in the game. We've got Jarvis Tetch, a.k.a. the Mad Hatter, Hush right up here. And, of course, the Riddler, who looks really cool. And I'm still hunting him down, hoping to find one of those. But nonetheless, let's get Catwoman out of package and take a look at this really cool figure. So I have got Catwoman out of package, and my oh my, of course, a very good looking female, and obviously it was very controversial in terms of design because a lot of people were saying, well, that's not very practical. She should probably zip that up because it doesn't look very comfortable. But then again, that's the idea of Catwoman. She always is supposed to be kind of like a very sexy character and not just about practicality, I guess. But let's get into the figure here. So one thing that I want to point out right away is, first of all, the head sculpt is really fantastically done. It looks very beautiful. I love the detail on the green eyes there. I mean, look at that. That looks really cool. You must admit, that looks pretty gosh darn awesome. She's got her nice red lipstick, some makeup there and stuff. There are her goggles, the little ears right up here. You can see some of her hair poking out as well. Definitely looks a lot like the character model from the game. I love all the little detail on like the zippers on the outfit and everything like that. Now, of course, one thing that I want to discuss right off the bat is the fact that this is a DC Direct figure, so don't expect a lot of articulation. These figures are not known to have a lot of articulation, so therefore it's much more almost like a staction figure, which means that it's a static action figure. And the same goes here because honestly, even though she has articulation, for example, like in things like her shoulders, it's very limited. I mean, look, this is about as far as you'll be able to pull her shoulder. Over that, I'm feeling already scared. It feels like it's going to pop out of place. So this is about as far as you're going to get it. The elbow here is articulated again, very little. So it's definitely articulated. It's just not very much. We've got a rotation at the wrist. She can kick forwards, bend at the knee, and kick back as well. So that's really great. Again, it's really nice so that at least you could have kind of like a walking pose or something like that if you needed her to do so. But her basic pose is actually pretty cool looking, pretty stylish. and definitely kind of a good pose to have her in. I do like the fact that they went ahead and actually made her arm sculpted outwards, because what that allows you to do is, of course, have her hold her whip right here on the side. Now, as far as the whip goes, for example, let me just show you. There you go. There, she could pretend to be like about to whip her whip back and forth, to whip her whip back and forth, I guess, right? But the one thing is that the whip looks like it might be removable, but I think if you remove it, you're not going to be putting it back in place, because it looks like it's this kind of like soft plastic rubber type thing. So just be careful with that to not tear it off by mistake by moving your hand across very quickly or something like that. Now, here's the bullets. Let me talk about those first. But let's keep talking about the good stuff for now. The weapons here are cool. So the nice thing is that, of course, it's made out of soft plastic, so it does have kind of a nice look, the way that it weighs down, so that's really cool. I love the detail on the chain. It actually kind of looks almost realistic because of the fact that they went kind of like silver, black, silver, black, silver, black, so that really helps it kind of sell the idea that it's one uniform thing. Now, I've considered to maybe cut these to just kind of have them separate. I think that might look cool, but I'm not sure yet, so I haven't decided what I'm going to do. And of course, the rest of the whip is also soft plastic, even the handle. So you could put that in either one of her hands. She doesn't hold it perfectly well, but she definitely holds it enough to where it's not going to fall out or anything like that, like right there, you see? So now the technical issue that I have on my figure, and again, this does not reflect Superpower Collectibles or anything like that. It's just a case of a faulty figure, I guess. It seems like I got a reversed arm, and if what I mean by that is, yeah, that's her elbow. It seems like we got two right arms. So this is supposed to be a left hand, a left arm, but it's a right arm. Like, he's like, come here, Two-Face, I am gonna punch you right now very hard. That looks very weird. I mean, look at that. What is that? She could definitely play baseball very well. Look at that. Imagine how well she could throw the ball. So yeah, that's a very awkward thing there about this figure. I don't know why that happened. I guess it's just something that happened in the factory with the figure, and that definitely stinks a little bit, but it's not something that takes away from the figure, because, well, sorry, it's definitely something that takes away from the figure, but the thing is, the way that I'm going to have her displayed, I could definitely pose her just like so or something, where you wouldn't even notice that her arm is messed up or looks very, very weird. Alrighty guys, so there you have it. That was pretty much the review for Catwoman. I apologize for that. There was a siren going by my house, so I had to cut the video there for just a split second. But that being said, again, check out Superpower Collectibles. These guys are super duper cool. And of course, let them know that Blitzwinger sent you. That really does, first of all, help us out here at Blitzwinger, because it shows us, it obviously recommends us to other sponsors. But again, guys, don't forget, I would never, ever, ever be dishonest with you or recommend you guys to a website that I personally would not use or do not use or don't think is worthwhile. This is a great website, especially if you're looking for affordable collectibles. They sell stuff for cheaper than my comic book stores. Like most of their NECA figures are at least $4 or $5, sometimes even up to like $10 cheaper than what my comic book store sells for. So I'm slowly but surely turning more and more towards Superpower Collectibles as a toy provider. So that being said, there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this little video. I'll catch you guys next time. Have a fabulous, fantastic day, and I'll see ya later.